going on, guys? It's Ty J and welcome to a brand new video. And today it's time for episode 2 of the Sprint to the Finish series, and we're back in the Hungary track Budapest Manyon Nagadic, and today we're going to be driving as the Marussia driver of Max Chilton. And in the vote last episode, you guys voted 4 each for Bianchi and Chilton, and I did a random number generator just before recording this after seeing the result, and it was between 1 and 2, and the generated number was 2. And in terms of alphabetical order, Chilton comes second, so that added a vote for Chilton, and Chilton is going to be the driver we're driving with today. So in fact, in the real life Grand Prix, Chilton actually qualified in last in this Grand Prix, and as you can see, Van der Gaard starting alongside him for this Grand Prix, and obviously Max Chilton finished 17th in this Grand Prix. All 4 of the back markers finished, Guido being the one who finished highest in 14th. Obviously in the race we're doing Sprint to the Finish, he finished 15th because he was in 14th for the majority of the race, but he lost fuel in the last sector. He ran out of fuel in the last sector, and Gutierrez got past him in the last corner, and I think Maldonado nearly got past him, but he just about got 15th. So I've got to make sure that we don't stay enriched the whole thing today. But Chilton did finish 17th in this real life Grand Prix. He actually qualified in 22nd for this Grand Prix as well, so hopefully we can do better than that. Hopefully we can get into 16th, 15th, and hopefully we can do a bit better than we did with Cater, maybe 14th or 13th, but if not that, maybe 15th or 16th. Anyway, it's time to get on to the second episode of Sprint to the Finish. So then, starting from the rear of the field, somewhere where Chilton got pretty used to in his career, arguably. But we're going to get ready for the start of this Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. It's a decent start, actually. We've got past Van der Gaard off the line. We're not using any of our curves. I don't really know why. I just haven't used it off the line. I completely forgot it was there. And in fact, Van der Gaard has got past us once again. We're going to be quite cautious coming into this corner. No, we're not. We're going to absolutely outbrake ourselves and get past quite a few cars. As you can see from last, we've got through quite a few cars, and that's up to 15th, sorry. And can we get it up the inside of Gutierrez? In fact, we're going to make a dive bomb. Oh my God, Jensen Button, what the hell is Jensen doing? He just completely drove across everyone, and we're up to 12th, nearly 11th in fact there. And as you can see, we're up to 12, which is fantastic. Nearly the point, so hopefully we can keep up with Jensen Button as we go a bit wide there. But hopefully we can keep up with Jensen, maybe overtake him, but that's quite unrealistic, even though the McLaren wasn't great in that year. And as you guys saw at the start, it was a very, very, very good start. And as you can see, struggling with the oversteer once again in this episode, and that'll be a certain theme in this mini-series. As you can see, then we're in 12th. I'm very happy with our start. I expected us to be about 4 or 5 positions down from this. But 12th is fantastic to start, and Gutierrez behind us. I think once again he was behind us in the last episode of Sprint to the Finish. If you have enjoyed this one so far, it's only the first lap, I know, but make sure to leave a like on this video. And obviously next episode it will be Williams. There'll be another vote down in the comments. You guys know how it works, and it's a pretty simple concept, and you guys obviously need to vote for either Crash to Maldonado or Valtteri Bottas. And I'm just missing my gears trying to speak and do a live commentary. As you can see, Gutierrez right behind us now. Obviously not the best in a straight line. Well, the Marussia in 2013 wasn't really the best anywhere, let's be frank, and really struggling with that oversteer. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've got traction control on full, and it just seems really bizarre feature of this game. I don't know if it was just the handling. We just got terribly wide there, and Gutierrez might be able to home in on us, and it feels a bit twitchy, the handling. I don't know if it's just because F1 2015's handling is just clearly much better than this, but it seems very strange, and we're definitely going to be on the defensive side now. From experience on this game, I don't think Jensen Button will make a mistake. But he did make a mistake on the first lap. That'll be quite interesting if you guys want to see that on replay again. If you want to go and rewind the video. But that was really weird, that was. Jensen just went off the track, and I honestly thought he was going to pull over to retire. That would have gained us a position, but that's just corner cutting heaven, this is. But anyway, like I say, we're up to 12th. I don't know where Vettel is. I think Vettel may have kept that first place. I noticed, I think Lewis Hamilton was in second. Obviously, I think I'd be stupid to say this if it's wrong, but I think Lewis Hamilton won the real life Grand Prix. I think it was his first win for the Mercedes team, and then from after this Grand Prix, I think Vettel won every single race after until. Oh, did he win every single race after? I can't remember. And I think he won every single race after until he won the championship. Let's say that. But I've completely had a meltdown in my mind, and as you can see, Vettel is at the head of the field. I've just fought again to take my fuel down. I don't want to be a victim of what happened last time once again, but we are on to lap 3, quite a short lap here. As you can see, a better 1:26, probably a better 1:24 in the better cars. We've got a bit of a train going. I don't know how my teammate is, but this is certainly better than we did with Van der Gaard. And hopefully, as we advance up the field, hopefully we'll be battling going to the end of this race, because I'm aware with like Marussia and Cater, and basically the concept is to push like hell going into the first corner and then back everyone up for the rest of the race. And hopefully with the better teams, obviously we may be able to keep up with the cars ahead. And I'm hoping with Williams next time. Well, if we're with Maldonado, we're a bit doomed. But if we're with Bottas, we might be able to catch up to a few cars and get into the points, which should be really good. Obviously the Marussias and Caterham should be way behind us, and the Sabres probably. And it is Williams next episode. I'm sure it's Williams. I'm going to be pretty stupid if it's not, but I'm sure it's Williams next episode. And if it's not Williams, it will probably be Sauber, but I'm pretty sure it's Williams, as we've got... No, we've done it again. We haven't lost fuel, but we've gone wide. We're going to have to dive bomb. We're going to have to dive bomb at this corner. And Maldonado, oh God, this is a real feature. Luckily, we've got all of our cars. Vettel's won the Grand Prix for the second time, and nearly going into that wall there. Right, defending as much as we can. If we can get 12th, this will be magnificent. It is like a race win for Max Chilton. That race went awfully quick today, and that's 12th place for Chilton. A fantastic result. I was not expecting that, if I was honest, for the Marussia car, but Chilton has managed to get us up. The good old Chiltonator, the best snail in the grid, has managed to get us up to 12th place, just 2 positions from the points, and only 7.5 seconds off the points. As you can see, it was in fact Rosberg that was second on the grid, so I'm talking a lot of rubbish. But Hamilton finished third. Quite a surprising one from Alonso, who started third, but he's down in 7th. Let's have a look back down the back of the grid. Grosjean started 11th and finished 20th, so that wasn't good for him. And the Caterhams just dropped down. Bianchi stayed where he was, and Di Resta fell down quite a bit. And I'm surprised that Jenson Button didn't go down more, but obviously losing them 2 positions, half a second away from the points. The force injury of Suttil beating him in the end, his teammate beating him, just losing that 1 position from the grid today. And next episode, it will be Williams, so you guys need to pick from Pastor Maldonado or Valtteri Bottas. The vote will be in the comments. I'm kind of guessing already who we're going to be for the next episode. But the next episode hopefully will be out Monday or Tuesday. If this is out on Friday, hopefully Monday. If this is out on Saturday, hopefully Tuesday. But whenever you're watching this, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done already for episode 3. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I'll be Reviews Ty J. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.